Okay, there we go. Which one's yours? 2. This one? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TSPN broadcast of a girls basketball game on this fine Tuesday night here on Estes Court. This is a really important LIS matchup for both the Titans and the Cougars here. Cougars coming into this game 5-12. Titans coming into this game 9-6. This is a big game for LIS standings. This team has met once or twice already this season, and it's gone in the favor of the Titans, but obviously it doesn't mean anything. Every game is a new one. So thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll have tip-off here in just 1 second. Cougars are going to get the possession off of the tip-off. It's going to go out of bounds, but the possession will stay with the Cougars.
High-intensity defense there from the Titans early on. They're going to look to keep doing that all game, as Coach London has been preaching all season.
Great defense there from Caroline Ashoff, applying some pressure to the ball. Shot is up. It's going to be deflected and grabbed by Lucia Fiske. Oops. Titans just going to pass the ball around, getting low on the shot clock, and the shot is up for Morgan. It's no good, but it is going to be deflected by Francis and grabbed by Lucia. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession is going to retain with the Titans.
It's great defense there by Collegiate, closing down on the shooters and making sure Trinity can't get any open looks.
Inbound play is going to go to Sutton. She's going to put it up, and that's going to be good. First two. It's going to be a steal there from Francis off the inbounds play for the Cougars. It's going to be up, and it's going to be good for Francis.
Yeah, Collegiate sitting in that high 3-2 zone. They're going to look to attack the baseline, get easy floaters like that all game. Francis been playing really well this season, along with Sutton, who have scored the first 4 points of the game for the Titans.
Yeah, and the tight defense right there is going to cause the Collegiate player to step a little bit out of bounds, and possession's going to go back to the Titans. Francis is going to look for the shot. She's going to swing it back to Sutton. Sutton's going to put it up, and it's going to be good for 3.
A deep 3 there for Sutton. Already 5 points early on. She's going to be looking to have a big game to add on to the other big game she's had this season.
Yeah, the trap defense right there from Caroline Ashoff and Morgan is going to draw a foul, and the possession is going to stay with the Cougars. Risky pass there is going to be grabbed by Francis. The ref is going to call a foul on Morgan. This being her second foul already. She's going to sub out, and we're going to see Claire Griffin sub into the game for the Titans.
Yeah, not a sub Coach London wants to make, but definitely the smart decision. Get out one of your starters when they already have 2 fouls early in this game.
For sure. Number 23 for the Cougars, Jane Ferry, is going to lose her dribble in it, but it is going to go out, touching the Titans last, and the Cougars are going to have possession of the ball.
Titans playing defense with very active hands early on, getting a lot of steals and trying to turn that into offense.
Risky pass is good for the Cougars, and number 30, Delaney's going to grab it. The shot is going to be no good. And they will be called for a shot clock violation, and the ball will go to the Titans.
Collegiate's definitely going to have to try and string together some passes here to get any type of offense going, because right now the Titans are playing suffocating defense and not even allowing Collegiate to get close to the basket.
The shot's going to be off for Claire Griffin, and number 23, Jane Ferry's going to grab it. Yeah, like you said, the tight defense here from the Titans is causing those Cougars to make those risky passes, and it's not necessarily so far paying off for them. However, with that play, number 25, Claire Griffin, is going to draw a foul. One of the downsides of this tough defense that we've seen so far is that it's drawing a lot of fouls really early in the game, and that's not something you want in a game like this.
Yeah, definitely a downside. When you play with active hands, you risk fouling. So the Titans are going to have to do better at moving their feet instead of just working with their hands.
For sure. Pass is going to be grabbed by Claire Griffin. She's going to swing it to Caroline Ashoff. It's going to be grabbed by number 30, Delaney Setter. However, she's going to... Somebody stepped out. I didn't see, but the ball's going to go to the Cougars. Risky pass there for the Cougars. Not really anyone it seemed that it was intended for, but they will grab it. Shot is up, and it is good. First points on the board for the Cougars.
Yeah, great look there in the lane. A good pump fake and drive and a pull-up jumper. The coach is definitely going to be happy with that one.
Francis links it to Caroline, and Caroline is going to draw, or Caroline is going to be fouled. That's going to be number 14, Muir, for Collegiate.
It's good passing there by the Titans. Definitely had a couple looks on the three.
Shot's going to be up for Sutton. It's going to be off, and number 4 is going to grab it. Four? Yeah, 4. 14. Again with Claire Griffin, she's going to come in and grab 2 fouls quick. We're going to see number 2, Mary Mack Stark, sub in the game for her.
Once again, not good if you're Coach Lonan, already 1 foul away from the bonus.
Yeah, you see 2 people come in, grab 2 fouls quickly, and you're having to run through your bench. I mean, your roster's only so deep to find somebody to fill that role. The Cougars, again, making those risky passes, and it is going to go out of bounds, and the possession's going to go to the Titans.
Definitely a bad pass there. Suffocating defense by the Titans to force that bad pass.
Shot's going to be up, and it's going to be good for Sutton. I mean, that's the shot that's been her thing this year. She's definitely been such a standout player with those threes. Kind of reminds me of Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, if she catches a ball in rhythm like that, it's not many places that she's not going to be able to hit it from. And right there from the right wing, her money spot really just swishes it.
Yeah, for sure. Number 23, Nia Young, is going to sub in for Lucia Fiske. Titans going to continue to swing the ball around the 3-point line. Number 30, Delaney, is going to draw the foul. Risky pass from Sutton. It's not going to pay off. It's going to go out of bounds, give the possession to the Cougars.
Yeah, she was expecting Nia to move up to the wing, but teammate wasn't on the same page, and that resulted in a turnover for the Titans.
Francis is going to be able to grab the ball. However, give me 1 second. She's going to be fouled, get 2 shots. Yeah, like they just said, Titans definitely not the only people in foul trouble in this right here in this game. Number 30, that was just her 3rd foul right there. So definitely with a game like this, both teams playing such tight defense, it's gonna be a heavy fouling game.
Interesting for the coach to leave her on the court after the 2nd foul, but now picks up 3. It's definitely not a good situation.
Definitely not the position you want to be in. I mean, still 2 minutes left in the first quarter. You don't want to have players in foul trouble already. Shots up for Francis. It's going to be off. Collegiate's going to grab it. Tight defense for Mary Mack Stark and Caroline Ashoff is going to cause a risky pass that's going to go out of bounds and give the possession to the Titans.
I think it might have been deflected by Caroline, but the ref didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
And it probably would have been a backcourt violation anyway if the player had ran to get it. So either way, the Titans keep possession.
Swing to Francis in the corner. Shots up for Mary Mack, and it's going to be good. Big 3 for Mary Mack Stark. She's usually one of those players that gets a few minutes off the bench. So that's definitely a huge play for her. She's getting in the first quarter. Definitely, I think this is a game that we'll see some Titan players that we wouldn't necessarily see in any other game, but the ball is going to go out of bounds, I believe, from Francis Fiske, and the possession is going to go to the Cougars right here.
It was good hustle there by the Titans. I think it was number 4, Francis, and number 21, maybe Caroline, that were battling for the ball there for the Titans.
High pass is going to be missed by 23 for the Cougars, and the ball is going to go to the Titans. Shot's going to be up for Francis, or sorry, Sutton. It's going to be a little deep. Pass is going to be deflected by Francis and grabbed by Caroline. Francis is going to swing it to Mary Mack, and she's good again. Ball's going to be off the foot of the Collegiate player, and Titans are going to be able to grab it.
Sutton going to slow it down, try and take the last shot here before the first quarter ends.
Yeah, I mean, something I've definitely noticed here in this first quarter, the Titans taking advantage of that 30 seconds on the shot clock. They're not rushing, they're setting up, slowing it down, trying to get some time off the clock, taking that whole 30 seconds to get a good shot. And Mary Mack hits it again. Mary Mack is hot.
She's definitely having a great game right now. Made the past 8 points for the Titans, I think, and can make it 9 here with the free throw.
Yeah, for sure. She's not only going to hit that shot, but she's going to be a shooting foul as well. The free throw is off. Grace is going to grab it, throw it down to Caroline Ashoff. The layup's going to be good to end the first quarter. We're going to end the first quarter 21 Titans to 2 Cougars. I don't think that score necessarily reflects how big of a defensive game this has been. Great defense from both teams, both teams causing the other team to make errors. But yeah, I think so far the first quarter's been a great defensive effort by both teams. Definitely a little bit more offensively in favor of the Titans, but still the first half, only the second quarter. So
yeah, definitely. I think you was right on the money with that. Trinity, I think, are creating a little bit more offense because of their passing. They're making quick passes, smart passes, skip passes to the people who are open, and they're hitting all their shots. Collegiates have to do a better job of connecting their passes on their offense and taking their time against this tough Trinity defense.
Yeah, of course. And while we were discussing the first quarter, we saw both Olivia Bowen and Britia Hernandez are going to sub in for the Titans for the beginning of the second quarter. Yeah, just trace it and unplug it. Titans going to start the second quarter off. Swinging it out to Britia, passing it back to Sutton. Francis is going to take the three, and it's going to be off, but it will be grabbed by Caroline Ashoff. Puts it back in, off again. Cougars are going to grab it. Ball's going to stay with the Titans. Shot's going to be up for Sutton, and it's going to be right on the money. To pass it down the court to Caroline. Her shot's going to be off. The Cougars are going to grab it.
Why did you remove?
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said you got removed.
It's going to be a jump ball. Possession's going to go to the Titans.
Yeah, the Titans would get this one as Collegiate was the person who got possession on the last jump ball.
Same as the first quarter, the Titans are going to continue to swing that ball around the 3-point line. Francis is going to make a big pass to Sutton. She's going to put it up. It's going to be off. The Cougars are going to try to grab it, but she's not going to be able to get her fingers on it. It's going to go out on the Cougars to stay with the Titans.
Another good look there for Sutton on the skip pass. Just wasn't able to knock it down.
Yeah, and we have a sub. Ellie Purcell is going to come out, and Delaney Setter is going to go in. Delaney is the player that came out in the first quarter for having 3 fouls, so definitely interesting to see what will happen with that. Definitely you'd never want to see a player in foul trouble in the first half, let alone the first quarter. So Francis is going to go, and her jump shot's going to be good. Cougars are going to be called for traveling, and the ball's going to go to the Titans.
Yeah, Collegiate not really to get anything going. Haven't scored since maybe about 3 minutes into this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a fast-moving game. It's been going down and back, down and back. The Cougars just not able to finish anything offensively thus far, so Titans continuing to swing the ball, trying to get some of the time off the clock here in the first half. Francis is going to put it up. It's going to be off. Cougars are going to grab it. Cougars caught in some tough defense, going to give up the ball. Francis is going to be able to grab it. Going to pass the ball to Britzia, swing it to Sutton, swing it to Caroline. Sending it back to Sutton. Her shot's going to be off, and the Cougars will be able to grab the rebound. Quick pass down the court, and they will make the layup.
Collegiate turning defense into offense there. Forced the miss there by Sutton, and we're able to pick it up an outlet pass for an easy layup.
Yeah. Going to pass it to Olivia. She is going to slightly lose possession of the ball, cause a jump ball, and the ball will go to the Cougars. Cougars make a risky pass, forces the jump ball. This one's going to go to the Titans, I believe. Yeah. Britzia's going to shoot. Layup's going to be good.
It's a good move on the baseline to get an open shot, a little rip through, and use her speed to get around the defender.
Cougars trying to get a shot off. Shot's going to be off. It's going to be rebounded, and the putback's going to be off as well. Big shot, or big pass on the court to Francis. Pass back to Sutton. That 3 is going to be off. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by the Titans, and the Cougars will get possession. Cougars looking to get a shot off. The shot's going to be short. However, they're going to get their own rebound and be able to put it back up. Titans still taking it slow, utilizing that whole 30 seconds they have on the shot clock. Just making passes, moving the ball. Britzia's going to put it up, and it's going to be good again. Cougars continuing to make whatever passes they can in this shutdown offense that the Titans have been giving them. Shot's going to be off for the Cougars, and Olivia Bowen's going to grab it. Pass to Olivia Bowen. It's going to be swung back out to Francis. Francis is going to put it up, and she'll be good for the 3.
Titans shooting a very high percentage from the field right now.
Titans are going to call a timeout.
Titans timeout, 30 seconds. I know that's their first.
Just a minute 49 left here in the first half. The Titans lead 33-6 here on Dale Travis Court. This is a huge week of matchups here for our girls basketball team. I believe they have 4 games this week. Headed down to Christchurch yesterday. That was a good win for the Titans, and the Cougars are going to get a good shot up, but it is going to be off, and Francis Fiske will grab it.
Definitely was a good look there. Got a free shot in the lane, just unlucky that it rimmed out.
All right, Max Stark's going to put it up, and it is going to be off this time. The Cougars are going to grab the rebounds.
Looked like a good shot. I could hear like the excitement in your voice that you thought it was going in.
Yeah, it was definitely online. Looked good. The Cougars are going to get a good shot up. From my perspective, it looked like it went off Francis Fiske, but that was not the perspective of the ref. The Titans are going to retain possession. Francis is going to look to get that 3. She's going to decide not. A little bit of a risky pass. Mary Mac Stark is able to grab it. Francis is going to put it up, and it's going to be no good. Titans going to be called for a shot clock violation. Cougar possession with just 30 seconds here left on the clock here in the first half. See if the Cougars are able to put something up. Shot's no good, however, they are going to be able to draw the foul on number 12, Britzia Hernandez.
A good series of offense and defense there for the Cougars. They were rotating well against Trinity's passing and forced a shot clock violation. Now come down the other end, you get a chance to hit 2 free throws.
First free throw is going to be off for the Cougars. Second shot is going to be good. 20 seconds left on the clock here in our first half. Very impressive offense there from Francis Fiske. She was able to toe the baseline while staying in, but she will lose possession of the ball. Cougars not able to utilize the time left in the first half. So end of the first half here, we have 33 Titans to 7 from the Cougars. Any first half thoughts?
Titans have been playing great. The ball movement has been outstanding. Coach Lonan will be very happy about that. They're knocking down a high percentage of shots and taking very good shots as well, not forcing anything, not trying to do too much or play hero ball, playing as a team. I think coming out the half, Collegiate will have to do a better job rotating on defense if they're going to stay in that zone, or have to make an adjustment and switch to man.
Yeah, of course, what you said also. Having that time, having the Cougars playing a little bit of less aggressive defense than what they might be used to in other games, are able to slow it down, set it up, run those plays that they drew up and have been practicing. So it's definitely nice to get to see the Titans put into action what they work on every day. Definitely a great half defensively from both teams, and look forward to seeing what the second half will bring. Okay, we're going to get off here, and we will be back in just a little. So we are going to see our 5 starters that we started this game with. Oh, am I muted? Oh, no, I'm good. We are going to see our 5 starters for the Titans that we saw right at the top of the game. Like I said before the half, it's 33 Titans, 7 Cougars. Cougars going to start with possession for the half. Definitely trying to get more movement towards the basket, which is what they struggled with primarily there in the first half, just not being able to finish on the offensive side. Titans are going to get possession of the ball after it goes out of bounds on the Cougars.
They actually did a pretty good job there to get an open look. She was able to drive around to the right side, get a layup, just wasn't able to hit it.
Yeah, it's definitely what they struggled the most with in the first half, just being able to finish offensively, get those points. Titans continuing what worked for them in the first half, which is swinging around. Are going to make a little bit of a undesirable error there, a little bit of a bad pass, going to be deflected by the Cougars. Cougars continuing to struggle with picking up their dribble and not having anybody to receive that pass. Titans going to take advantage of it and steal the ball. Shot's going to be up from Morgan, and it is going to be good for 3.
Talked about it all game. Titans shooting very well from the field, but specifically the three-point line. They've only missed about 3 threes, and have hit about 6. So doing a great job from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I mean, definitely something that the Titans have that not every team has. Having more than one reliable three-point shooter. Titans are going to draw a foul here on this possession, number 15, Lucia. One shot here for the Cougars. Shot is going to be no good. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle. The Titans are going to come out with the ball. Continuing to swing the ball. The pass, the three-pointer is going to be no good for Morgan. Lucia is going to be able to grab it. Francis struggles to grab it as it goes out of bounds, but nobody there to grab it for her. However, Sutton is going to steal a pass. Going to swing it down to Francis, and the layup is going to be good for her.
Francis and Sutton have been playing very well all season and connecting there on the assist.
Yeah, unfortunately there she is going to draw a foul. 2 shots here for number 30, Delaney. First shot's off. Second shot's going to be off as well. Morgan's going to grab it. Titans going to continue to swing the ball around the three-point line until they get a shot that they like.
I think they're just trying to dump it to the middle. Yep, right there.
Yeah, going to dump it to Caroline Ashoff. She's going to be have some defenders on her. It's going to be a pass intended for Lucia. It's going to be deflected by the Cougars. Titans going to retain possession of the ball.
That's really something most coaches try and do. If teams are sitting in a zone, they're going to try and pass it around the arc and get it to the middle.
Shot's going to be good for Sutton.
It's a very good shot there. Was able to get to her spot, set up, and hit the shot.
Yeah, I believe we have a running clock here in the third quarter. I'm not sure what the deficit is to constitute a running clock. It's either 20 or 30, but I think as we've reached that, we'll have a running clock here in the third quarter. going to be grabbed by Morgan off a missed layup for the Cougars. She's going to go all the way, but her shot's going to be off, but she will draw a foul. That shot's going to be on 23, Jane Ferry. Morgan will be at the line. Her first shot's off.
Yeah, she attacked the basket hard and really earned those 2 free throws.
We're going to see Claire Griffin subbing in here for Frances Fiske. Second shot is going to be off as well. Cougars will be able to grab that rebound. Cougars going to go for 3. It's going to be off. Lucia Fischke's going to be able to grab it and keep it in bounds. Down court pass to Morgan. Her shot's going to be no good, but she is going to draw the foul. That's going to be on number 24, Ellie Purcell.
Once again, the Titans turning defense into offense, got that outlet pass out quickly, and is going to be able to earn 2 at the line.
Her shot's going to be good for Morgan. Second shot's going to be good as well. Caroline Ashoff is going to foul. That just being Caroline Ashoff's first foul. Cougars are going to get a shot. The shot will be off. However, there will be a foul called on number 15, Lucia Fiske.
Don't think Coach Lon is going to be very happy with the defense there. It was close to the 5-second countdown, but just let a man blow by her and get to the line.
Yeah. First shot's going to be good for the Cougars. Second shot's going to be off. Caroline Ashoff will be able to grab it. Gonna look for Lucia Fiske in the paint. Not gonna be able to get a shot off. Shot's gonna be up for Sutton Eldridge. It's going to be a bit short. However, the Titans are gonna be able to grab the rebound.
That is a pretty key rebound. Shot clock was running low, but that rebound resets it to half.
Yeah. Swing it out to Claire Griffin. She's going to shoot. The shot is going to be good, and I believe she's going to draw a foul. That's going to be number 24, Ellie Purcell. Ellie Purcell definitely getting into foul trouble here in the second half. Number 23, Nia, is going to be coming in for Caroline Ashoff with 3 minutes and 11 seconds here in the third quarter. Claire Griffin at the line. Her first shot's going to be off. The Cougars are going to grab the rebounds. Cougars going to get a lane for a layup. However, it's going to be no good. They're going to draw a foul on the floor. That's going to be on number 10. That is Morgan. That's going to be her third foul. Definitely not a player you want in foul trouble. First shot's going to be good for the Cougars for number 14, Muir Trotman.
Yeah, even though the foul was on the floor, now entering the bonus, Collegiate are going to shoot 2 free throws every time the Titans do foul.
Second one's going to be good as well. Titans going to make a risky pass there into the paint. It's going to be grabbed by the Cougars.
Yeah, it was a good idea, just poor execution.
Morgan going to get in the way in the dribble. However, it's going to be deflected off her to go out of bounds, and the possession is going to stay with the Cougars here. Cougars have a lane there. The pass is going to be no good. However, number 14 is going to be able to draw a foul. It's going to be a push on Lucia Fischke. Yeah, like you just said, Titans in the bonus here, so she will be getting 2 shots, I believe. First shot is good.
Collegiate definitely doing a better job this half of passing and getting into the lane to draw fouls or make layups.
Yeah, I mean, for sure, number 14 has been almost spotless there on the line, making all the fouls she's given her. And, you know, with that defense and her being the one who's taking it to the basket, she's the one drawing those fouls. So definitely not something you want to have as a Titan. Titans continuing to swing the ball. Going to pass it to Nia. The shot is going to be no good, but she's going to draw a foul. I believe that's going to be on number 24, Ellie Purcell. Right there, that's either her third or her fourth.
Surprised Collegiate are still staying in this 3-2 defense.
First shot is going to be off. Definitely interesting from Collegiate keeping Ellie Purcell here in this game. We'll have a whole quarter to go, and she's sitting here on either her third or her fourth foul. I'm not exactly sure. Second shot is going to be good for Nia. Mary Mac Stark checking in for the Titans. Yeah, Cougars definitely looking for a lane. They're not looking to shoot for from the three-point line. Well, I take that back. Shot is off for the Cougars. Titans able to grab it. Swing it out to Mary Mac Stark, but that is going to be intercepted by Ellie Purcell. Lucia Fischke being very intentional to keep her hands up. Ellie Purcell is going to lose her own dribble.
Yeah, definitely great defense. It's basically textbook right there. Coaches teach you, keep your hands up, don't foul them, don't give them an and one when they're charging down the lane like that, and she did just that.
Mary Mac Stark is going to shoot from the three-point line. It is going to be off. It's going to be grabbed by the Cougars. Shot is going to be off for the Cougars. They're going to deflect their own pass out of bounds.
Heard Coach Lonnie call a play right there called high-low. They're just going to try and pass it to the middle.
Yeah, going to swing it out to Mary Mac Stark. She thought about taking it. Pass it back out to Sutton Eldridge. Sutton looking for her players to flash. Shot for the Cougars. Lucia doing a good job of keeping her hands up. However, with her having to play, or with her being cognizant of the fouls that she does have, the Cougars are going to be able to get a basket. Definitely been a big quarter here for the Cougars. Able to get 14 points on the board going into the half. I think they were only sitting at 7, I believe.
Titans are...
Go ahead. No, you're good.
The Titans are over here forcing passes into the middle now when earlier they were just swinging it around the key and waiting for that pass to be open. So I think they need to try and go back to what was working earlier in the game.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Cougars definitely able to get some momentum here. I mean, they've been able to double what they had there in the whole first half. Coming into the fourth quarter here, we have the Titans 47 to Cougars 14. In the break, Britzia Hernandez or just Britzia Hernandez, I believe, subbing in for the Titans. She's gonna hold the ball above her head, and Titans are gonna be able to, or the Cougars will be able to get a hand on it.
Great hands there by Collegiate. Notice that she was holding the ball a little bit too high, and one of their guards were able to reach in from behind and steal that ball from her.
Cougars going to be able to put a good shot up, but it is going to be no good. Going to be caught in some tough defense there from the Titans. Swing it out. The shot is going to be good for the Cougars. Shot's going to be up, and it's going to be off for Mary Mac Stark.
That play there was basically perfectly executed from Trendy. That's really what you want to see and what Coach Lana wants to see, even if it might not mean much for the game. He wants to have Trendy carry this momentum into the next one and beyond, into the playoffs.
Some subs looking to come in from the Cougars bench. Titans continuing to swing the ball, trying to get that pass. Shot is going to be good for Mary Mac Stark. It is going to be short for the three, but still a good shot nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely a great shot. Trendy doing what I said earlier, which is just keeping the ball in the air, not putting it on the ground, and making smart passes instead of rush passes led to an open deep two.
Number 10, Morgan, is going to draw the foul. That is her fourth, so I would anticipate her coming out of the game. We have, for the Cougars, Kat Pauley, Catherine Roush, and Harper Anderson subbing in for the last 5:25 we have here left on the clock. 32 is going to have a great offensive move there. She's going to wait for Claire Griffin to pass her, and she will be able to score there on the layup.
Definitely a great move.
Yeah, Collegiate here in a box and one. And 23 is going to dribble off of her own foot. Cougars are going to hold on to the ball. Cougars going to look for a pass. Same player that just had the great layup is going to make a shot. It's going to be off, and the Titans are going to be able to grab it. Number 32, Betsy Prout, definitely having a great effort here in the last few minutes of this game. Ball's going to go out on the Titans.
Great defense there.
Britzia is going to be able to grab it, and her layup is going to be off, but she will be able to grab it, pass it out to Claire Griffin, and her shot will be good.
Yeah, despite missing the layup, doesn't let herself get down and makes up for it by getting the assist.
I mean, yeah, for sure, that's the best thing you can do in that situation. Mary Mac Stark is going to dribble off her own foot, but it is going to go out of bounds on the Titan.
Yeah, Nia was sitting right on that baseline. The ref called it, so since she was in possession, it will be Collegiate's ball.
I got you.
Yep.
Mary Mac Stark is going to be able to grab that pass, or grab that inbounds pass from the Cougars. Morgan's going to put it up, and her three is going to be off. However, that is going to go out of bounds on the Cougars and stay down here with the Titans.
Freshman Nia Young is trying very hard in the paint right now to grab these rebounds. I commend her effort.
Yeah, of course, it's definitely not one of the typical players you see getting minutes like this here for these Trinity girls, but definitely someone that when you put in, you see what potential she has and how much she's willing to leave on the floor. A little bit of a tussle there. The Titans are going to end up with the ball. A risky pass down to Nia, and she's going to shoot a layup. The layup is going to be off, but she is going to draw the foul. The foul is going to be on number 20, Catherine Roush. Catherine, definitely a prominent player we saw on the collegiate field hockey team this fall. The first shot is going to be off. Second shot's going to be good. Number 33, Olivia Bowen, is going to be coming in for Morgan. The shot is going to be off, and Nia's going to be called for crossing the line before the ball hit the backboard. .240 left here in the fourth quarter here. Another tussle. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession is going to go to the Cougars. Catherine Roush picks up her dribble, nowhere to really pass the ball. Cougars are going to call a timeout, get her out of that sticky situation.
Cougar timeout, 30-second timeout, that's their first.
Just 2 minutes and 12 seconds left here to go in this LIS matchup. Going to be called a out of bounds on the Titans, and it's going to stay with the Cougars. Tomorrow, make sure you tune in. It's going to be our girls basketball senior night against St. Gertrude. That game's going to be at 5:30. So either watch on the broadcast or show up. A few great seniors on the team this year, so that should be a good game. We also have our boys senior day on Friday against Fork Union Military Academy. So that should be a good one as well. The pass is going to be a little high for Mary Mac Stark. Deep shot for number 21, Harper. It's going to be a little off.
It was very close to hitting that three off the backboard.
Yeah. Shot's going to be up for Mary Mack. It's going to be off. Claire Griffin will be able to grab it, though. Mary Mack's going to put it back up, and it's going to be good. Mary Mack had a great game today. I believe she's put somewhere in the ballpark of 10 or 12 on the...
I think definitely more than that. It's more like 17, 18.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a couple threes. I think like 4.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
already 12 right there.
You are right. Shot is going to be good there for number 4, Ellis Pace. And Ellis Pace is an 8th grader here on this collegiate team, so definitely a standout player on this team as an 8th grader. I'll be excited to see how she continues to progress and become even better through her years of high school for the Cougars. Just 1 second left on the clock, and that will be the game. Thank you so much for watching. It's going to be, your final score is going to be 54 Titans, 20 Cougars. Like I mentioned, tomorrow is senior night for the girls, so we will be broadcasting that. That game will be at 5:30 against the St. Gertrude, and also we have a boys home basketball game on Friday versus FUMA. That's going to be their senior day, so make sure you tune in to both of those broadcasts. And yeah, any final thoughts?
Great game from both teams. Trinity played hard, good passing, very efficient from the field. Collegiate, good luck to them the rest of the season. Yeah, just a great game.
Yeah, of course, we're close to that LIS VPL